Hello and welcome to Shine TV. I'm your host Sonja Shin, and today I'm delighted to be with Marcus Monson. He is the celebrity makeup artist for Guerlain, and we're going to talk about some 10-second tips to help you save time and to look younger without surgery, and we're going to see what's new from Guerlain for spring.
Okay, this season, spring is all about awakening, a resurgence, blossoming, if you take it that way. This is called Meteorites Blossom Collection. It's a whole collection based upon the meteorites. The meteorites, which you see right here, they correct, they unify, and they illuminate the skin. There's actually yellow and green that actually help to correct any redness. There's pink and purple that help to correct any sallowness, and a little bit of white or champagne that give the illumination to the skin. So now we can do any type of powder for a light, a medium, to a dark skin. And meteorites can be used to set your foundation as well. So this is going to give you the illumination, and it's going to set your makeup. And then what you're seeing on the eyes, for fall we saw a real smoky eye. We saw almost a cut crease in the eye. This season, you actually are seeing some mint tones with some mulberry and a little taupe with some oyster. And with these colors, the eyes can look very, very soft, somewhat ethereal. And then you're going to put a mascara. If you want to do a beautiful brown for the day, in the Maxi Lash, or you could do a beautiful black at night. That way you can layer this mascara. Maxi Lash Mascara, it's a tri-polymer mascara, a triple polymer. One polymer conditions the lashes, so it helps to thicken. The next polymer curls the lashes, and the last polymer actually sets that curl. So you have volume, you have length, you have curl, and then the curl is set. And then the blush this season, this is my new obsession. I love cream blush. This is called Meteorites Bubble Blush, and it's actually a cream to a powder. This is the easiest blush you will ever put on your face. All that you're going to do is you're going to take the blush, pat it right onto the cheek, you're going to blend it out, and you have this beautiful illumination, like the light is coming from within, a little color coming from underneath the skin. And then the lips, it's about geranium, and it's about kind of a spicy salmon color. This right here, number 144, look at that color. This is the most beautiful geranium, almost with a little bit of a watermelon twist to it. It's the most beautiful color, and I love putting color on the lips. I saw so much red last season. I saw a lot of pale colors. This season you're seeing a lot of bright, and what better way to go into a new season than with a bright lip.
Now Marcus, you applied the spring collection on to me, and can you explain what you did?
I would be more than happy to. What we did is we did the Tenue to Perfection, that long wear foundation, that 16-hour wear foundation. On the makeup, on your eyes, what we did is we started with the brow kit, because doing the brows is very, very important. And we started with the lightest color with a little angle brush that it comes with. There's a light taupe, and you actually create the shape of the brow. Then there is a little darker brown in there, and that you just feather stroke in the actual almost hairs into the eyebrow. And then there is a light peach, and that just goes right above the brow bone. With the eyeshadow, I did the new number 503 Le Tendre. It's very tender. Now with these colors, there's a beautiful oyster and a mint. The oyster color is on the eyelid. There's a little bit of the mint that is right at the inner corner of the eye. And then I did a very soft taupe right into and above the crease, but from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. And then I did a little bit of a chocolate brown shadow, and then I took that mulberry from the new quad, that mulberry shadow, and went right over this darkest color at the outer corner. That's all that we did to your eye. Very simple. And then if you want to take it at nighttime and you want to take a little black pencil on the inside rim of the eye to make the eyes look more piercing, that's when you can go into like Kajal Kohl from Guerlain or anything like that. Just a good charcoal black, even brown to line on the inside rim of the eye. And then on your cheek, This is what I was talking about being my new obsession, are these right here, which are the Meteorites Bubble Blush. When you put this on, you pat, just like so. Then you take your fingertip and you blend it. So literally in 3 seconds, you have the perfect color on your cheek. But pat it on the apple of the cheek, take your fingertip, and just move it and groove it. And then you can also take a little bit, close your eyes, sweetie, and pop a little bit right there, and a little bit on the center of the eyelid, and you have got this very monochromatic, very cohesive look. And on your lipstick is number 144 and is like a geranium mixed with a watermelon. So it's something that is so beautiful, and this is the color right here, and I think that is so absolutely stunning. When you apply this, it's buildable color. So you can take the first application and have bright. Then you can take the second application and have more intense pigment. And then on your lips is the new gloss. And with this gloss is going to give you that little bit of a glow to the lips. And it's very much like a prism. So it's going to catch the light. Just like the meteorites, how they reflect and deflect the light, that's going to do the same to the lips. So it's going to make the lips look full from every angle. Mm-hmm. And that's basically and simply your look. You've got the meteorites on, the new eyeshadows, new blush, new lips, and you're ready to go.
I love it.
I do too. If I have to say so myself. If my arms were any longer, I'd pat myself on the back.
Well deserved. And now we have 10-second tips from Marcus. So what can we do that will save us some time and look younger without surgery?
Well, the first thing that you want to try to invest in is a good illuminator or a good highlighter. Many companies make them. What I'm going to use, this is called Precious Light from Guerlain. What you want to do with your illuminator, you want to take this below the actual eyebrow and then take it slightly above the eyebrow. What this does, this is going to give you a little mini eye lift because it's going to lighten this area, and lighten and lifting are what we want to do to our eyebrows anyway, or at least any of the skin on our eyes.
And it's so funny because everybody knows to put it under the eyebrow, but you're the first person who's ever showed me the over the eyebrow.
Go right above the eyebrow because you want to lift and illuminate. So you just take it right above. And what it also does, it helps to define your eyebrow that you've worked so hard to apply. And all of a sudden, if you don't do anything to make it stand out, you actually end up losing your eyebrow. And this way, you just take a little bit, go right above the brow, and right under. And all of a sudden, you have a less than 10-second eye lift.
And I like that, no knife.
No,
it's quick.
No scalpel involved, no surgery involved, no healing, no downtime, a lot less money.
Yes, we love it, yeah.
And it's another great thing with this. In 10 seconds, you can actually make the lips look fuller by taking your little illuminator right around this area of the lip to make it look like it has a little bit more volume, and a little bit above the lip as well, just to lighten and brighten that little upper lip. And it takes just a few seconds.
And doesn't that area start to get darker as you get older too? So
it does. And now we again twofold. We're actually it's the twofer the price of one.
That's a great
You're
tip.
Lightening and making the lips plumper.
I love it. That's a valuable tool there. What's that called?
Precious Light Illuminator from Guerlain.
Yes.
Another 10-second tip. What everybody needs to do is they need to find a long wear foundation, a time-proof foundation. If you spend 10 extra seconds putting on foundation, especially if it's time-proof, it's going to stay on you. What I did on your face is I did Guerlain's Tenue to Perfection, which is a 16-hour wear foundation. So if you put your foundation on at 6 o'clock in the morning, at 8 o'clock at night, it is still on you. At 10 o'clock at night, it is still on you. Doesn't look heavy. Does it feel like makeup on you?
No.
It feels like it's featherweight, but it literally stays on all day. That's one of my biggest tips. That's like the $1 million tip, to be able to find a foundation that's time-proof. And one way...
some of them, they do feel heavy.
Completely. They look heavy.
Yeah.
And one other way that you can really... A 10-second easy, quick tip how to stave off the plastic surgeon is bronzer.
Oh.
Everybody's got a little bit of bronzer, and of course, who better to make a bronzer than Guerlain, the creator of terracotta?
Yeah.
But the one thing that you have to remember when you're putting on your bronzer, you have to put it on in the number 3.
Okay.
Always think the number 3 from bronzer because it's helping to contour. So you're taking it, you're going from the crown to the to the chin, and then down along the jawline. Okay, so you want to go 1, 2, 3. But you want to take your bronzer along the jawbone because this is going to help redefine the jawline. That's one way to stave off the plastic surgeon, by giving yourself a little contour right up here through the crown, down through the cheek, and then down along the jaw. That is the easiest way to remember how to apply your bronzer. But it's going to go onto the neck because this is going to give us a little bit more contour to the neck area.
So if anything's fallen,
you can lift it right back up.
okay.
You don't need a life alert.
Okay.
I've fallen, I can't get up, my neck hasn't fallen.
Just get some bronzer.
You got it, you got it. Easiest way to do it. And then another way that you can take 10 seconds to really lift the eye is, along with that little brightener, that illuminator, the one thing you want to do is make sure that you apply properly the eyebrow color. A lot of people use pencils. I find pencils to be very one-dimensional. Powders to me are multi-dimensional. What I did on you was Guerlain's new Eyebrow Kit, and there's actually 4 colors in it. There's a medium taupe, and you just kind of fill in the brow with the medium taupe. Then you take the darker taupe and actually create little hairs through the brow. Then there's a highlighting color that's a light peach, and that goes just on this pad right there, and it lifts the brow up. You actually noticed it yourself, how beautiful your brows did look.
Mm-hmm. And why is it important to do a good job with your brows?
Well, the brows are basically like your picture frame,
mm-hmm.
Or a frame for a portrait or a painting in your home. Also makes the eye look perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So if the brows look great, everything else looks even better.
Okay.
Well, and think of it, the eyes are the window to the soul.
Yeah.
And with the window, you got to have good curtains.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Awesome. Okay. What else do you got for us?
Now, 10 seconds.
Okay.
The one thing, so many people, their lipstick fades. And a lot of times those long wear lipsticks can be kind of drying.
Yeah.
What I love lip primers. Lip primers take about 10 seconds to apply. This is Liplift from Guerlain. You take this on and around your lip and kind of pat it in, let it adhere for about 10 seconds, then apply your lip liner lipstick.
When you say around the lip, do you actually mean like around the lip line?
Around the lips, because it's going to help to stop the lipstick from feathering,
Okay.
and it's going to keep the lipstick its true color and not fade. This keeps your lipstick on about twice the amount of time that it would normally stay on. So it gives you double the wear.
Okay. And it's not going to make it feel dry.
Not at all. Not at all. This is actually one of Guerlain's best sellers.
Oh.
This is one of my guilty pleasures. I put this on everybody.
Where's the bag?
We'll add it to it. We'll add it to it. And then what we had talked about earlier, 10 seconds, are meteorites. Meteorites really give you that glow. But when you apply it, I'm going to show you the 10-second way to apply it.
Okay.
When you put on meteorites, you swirl, you tap off the excess, then you go in the letter G. Think of G for Guerlain, because you're illuminating around the eye, down the nose and the chin. So you can see that G. The bronzer was a number 3.
Mm-hmm.
The meteorites are a G, so it's 3G.
So typically women will put powder all over their faces. Are you saying?
You can do a little bit of this all over the face.
Okay.
But when at the very end, if you just want to give yourself a little bit of illumination, take this right through around the eye area and down the nose in that G.
Okay.
That's one of the easiest ways to finish everything off.
Okay, wonderful.
And those, to me, are some of the easiest and the quickest tips to help to keep your makeup on, help to make you look younger, and help basically just keep you looking perfect all day long.
Thank you very much, Marcus.
You're welcome. There's a few tips. I can't give you too many.
All right, Errol. I always love when you do my makeup because it's always amazing.
Oh, you're stunning.
So, thank you. It's so good to see you. Thank
Good to see you too.
Thanks so much for joining us for this edition of Shine. I'm Sonja Shin. Until next time, be well and shine.
I am thin and gorgeous.
Yes! And I am delighted to be with Marcus Monson, Guerlain celebrity. What was that?
Celebrity?
We haven't had
Outtake
cocktails yet.
9-7. And we should have had a martini.
Yes.